ago on New England Championship Wrestling, the unlikely duo of former Triple W champions Mistress Belmont and Davienne joined forces to take on Triple W champion Nikki Valentine and her partner Vanity Vixen. But the hard feelings between Davienne and Belmont led to arguments, and their inability to get along eventually cost them the match. Coming up, Mistress Belmont and Davienne face each other in a number 1 Contenders match, with the winner facing Nikki Valentine for the title later in the broadcast. All the action comes your way next on this edition of New England Championship Wrestling. Take you back to July 9th, 2016, the Brockton Fair. There you see Davienne entering the ring. Mistress Belmont already in the ring. 2 women with a bitter history in a number 1 Contenders match. Let's turn it over to Chris Norman.
The following is a number 1 Contenders match, set for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee is Jim Dobrik. Now, since this is a number 1 Contenders match, the winner will move on tonight to face Nikki Valentine for the Triple W Championship in our main event. Introducing first, from parts unknown, Mistress Belmont.
Hailing this week from parts unknown, the Mistress. Ready for action.
And from Rutland, Massachusetts, Davienne.
Both of these women, former Triple W champions. Both of them have their fans. Referee getting the contestants set. And there goes the bell. We are underway. Uh-oh. It's trash talk time between these two. Belmont pushes Davienne. Davienne gives it right back. And it's going to break down right now. Double leg by Davienne. Ground and pound time on the Mistress. Belmont reverses. Well, we didn't exactly expect this one to be handshakes and bows and curtsies. Davienne with a big forearm right to the top of the chest of Mistress Belmont. Irish whip reversed again by Davienne. Belmont hard in the corner. Here comes Davienne with a big forearm. Belmont sent to the opposite side. Charges out, misses the clothesline. Davienne has her up across the shoulders. Fall away slam into a 2 count. Fans, it is this coming Saturday night, a women's wrestling event unlike any that has ever been put on before. The 2016 Iron Maiden Championship. We will have all the details coming up after this number 1 Contenders match. 2 count right there. Advantage tipping toward Davienne in the early going here, as she sends the Mistress head first into the buckle. Big chop by Davienne. You could hear that in Randolph. Davienne measuring Belmont, maybe taking too much time here. Davienne just slugging away on Belmont, and here comes Belmont with a big chop of her own, and another. Yikes! Belmont's gonna fan her hand after that chop. Off the ropes, Davienne hangs on. Here comes Belmont. Belmont low-bridged over the top and down to the ground. Fans, I cannot stress what a phenomenal event we are going to have this coming Saturday night at the AmeriCal Civic Center in Wakefield, Massachusetts. In addition to all the great women's action, you'll be seeing the NECW Heavyweight Championship defended as the new champion Toto Loco takes on sensational Scott Levesque with Miss Sammy Lane in his corner. Davienne in control on Mistress Belmont. On the outside, Belmont with a shot to the midsection, sending Davienne head first into the apron. Belmont tries to roll in. Davienne catches her. Oh my goodness. Knee right to the top of the chest. Davienne setting up Belmont, a kick now to the back. Davienne, having spent several months in Japan with the marvelous pro wrestling promotion under the great Chikusa Nagayo. Here's a cover. 2 count only. Since she has returned from Japan, Davienne has displayed a whole nother level of confidence. Man, once again, a big clubbing forearm right to the top of the chest of Mistress Belmont by Davienne. She charges in, but nobody home. Belmont, back elbow, and another. Belmont with the back elbows trying to rock Davienne. Kick to the midsection, and Davienne slumps to the canvas. Belmont drops down with that boot. Cover. 2 count only. Mistress Belmont with the experience advantage on Davienne. Full body slam into the canvas. Belmont rolls her over, goes for the cover again, and only gets 2. Fans, coming up later, Triple W champion Nikki Valentine defends the title against the winner of this matchup. You will be seeing that later on. Belmont hung upside down on the Tree of Woe, and Davienne kicks away. Davienne to the opposite corner, measuring Belmont. Here comes the freight train, and into Belmont. Once again, the midsection of Mistress Belmont taking the brunt of that damage. Davienne trying to keep Belmont locked in, upside down. This really disorients her opponent. Wait a minute, Belmont now slumping down to the canvas. Davienne may think she's got this one in the bag here. Here's a cover. 2.5. Frustration on the part of the former Triple W champion, Davienne. Davienne once again with Belmont across the top of her shoulders. Belmont drops down. Backstabber. And Belmont with a chance to recover. Belmont getting a chance to catch her breath here while Davienne gets back to her feet. Belmont back up to her feet now as well. Belmont with a clubbing blow, and Davienne gives it right back. It's a slugfest in the middle of the ring between Davienne and Mistress Belmont. Belmont with a double sledge. Belmont now with a head of steam, clotheslines, sending Davienne down to the canvas. Belmont now, spine buster, into a cover. Not only 2. Once again, fans, if you do not have your tickets yet for the 2016 Iron Maiden Championship, Get them right now. NECW.TV or 1-800-838-3006. Here's a cover. 2.5. Belmont goes for it again. Once again, 2 count only. Davienne with a shot to the midsection, fighting up from her knees. Belmont to the opposite side. Davienne misses the clothesline. Belmont goes behind. Belly to back suplex. And both women's shoulders look like they might have been down on the mat. Wait a minute, Davienne gets her hand raised in victory. It looks like Davienne has taken the fall on the Mistress. Referee conferring now with General Manager Paul Richard and Chris Norman. Referee Barbara Mahoney is on the outside as well. I couldn't tell if both women's shoulders were on the mat, if it was Davienne's shoulders, if it was Belmont's shoulders. The referee is saying Davienne is the winner. Referee Barbara Mahoney is saying that Belmont is the winner. A difference of opinion right here. Chris Norman is now in the ring, and Paul Richard is motioning for Chris Norman to come over. Let's find out now what the official decision is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have a split decision here. Referee Jim Goldberg has declared Davienne as the winner. And referee Barbara Mahoney has declared Mistress So upon speaking with General Manager Paul Richard, he is informing that due to this decision, that now Davienne and Mistress Belmont will move on to face Nikki Valentine in the WWE Championship in our main event.
What a turn of events right here. Davienne and Belmont both advancing to face Triple W champion Nikki Valentine, now in a triple threat match. What a turn of events right here. And fans, coming up, we're going to bring you that triple threat match between Mistress Belmont Davienne and Triple W champion Nikki Valentine. Fans, there is much more New England Championship Wrestling just ahead when we continue after this.
New England Championship Wrestling proudly presents a World Women's Wrestling special event, the 2016 Iron Maiden Championship. Saturday night, August 13th, at the Americal Civic Center, 467 Main Street, Wakefield, Mass., with a 7 p.m. bell time. 8 women will square off in an opening round consisting of 4 one-on-one matchups, with the winners going on to face each other in a 4-way Iron Woman match. In the opening round matchups, former Triple W champion Nikki Valentine battles Mistress Belmont. Alexis Nevaeh takes on Solo Darling. MJ Jenkins collides with Sonia Strong. And Vanity Vixen squares off against Tequila Rose. Plus, a special tag team challenge match as Team C-Stars takes on the team of Helen Vale and Toxis. And in a special NECW feature match, the NECW Heavyweight Championship is on the line as Toto Loco defends his title against sensational Scott Levesque with Miss Sammy Lane in his corner. Tickets are now on sale online at NECW.tv or charge by phone at 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss the most unique women's wrestling event ever, the 2016 Iron Maiden Championship, Saturday night, August 13th in Wakefield.
right, before we get to our main event, let's take a look at what we just saw moments ago. There you see Davienne, Belmont off the ropes. Belmont grabs Davienne, belly to back suplex. You can't really tell the position of the shoulders of each woman, but referee Jim Dobra counts 3 and then raises the hand of Davienne. Referee Jim Dobra declares Davienne the winner. Belmont thought she had Davienne's shoulders down. Chris Norman motions for the referee, and General Manager Paul Richards steps up and says, wait a minute, what happened here? There you see referee Barbara Mahoney at ringside conferring with the referee in the ring. Mistress Belmont thinks she won the match. The referee raised the hand of Davienne. And now Barbara Mahoney is getting up on the apron, getting in the ring, and she's going to raise the hand of Mistress Belmont. A lot of confusion here. Is highly unusual for the referee in a match to be overruled, but General Manager Paul Richards does indeed have that authority. Paul Richards motions for Chris Norman and explains to Chris Norman the decision that he has rendered, and that is that both women will advance to take on Triple W champion Nikki Valentine in a triple threat match. And now we're back to live action. Here we go. There you see the Triple W champion Nikki Valentine, accompanied by Vanity Vixen and her manager, James Maddox. Nikki Valentine winking at the camera. Confidence on the face of the Triple W champion. This James Maddox, quite the manipulator, as he gets in the face of Mistress Belmont, who does not back down an inch. Vanity Vixen accompanying Nikki Valentine. Vanity Vixen, the tag team partner of Nikki Valentine. I don't know why the referee is allowing both Maddox and Vanity Vixen in the ring. Let's turn it over to Chris Norman for the introductions to this championship matchup.
This match is set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Triple W Championship. Your referee is Barbara Mahoney. Introducing first, the challengers from Rutland, Massachusetts, Davienne. And from parts unknown, Mistress Belmont.
The Mistress, the former multi-time Triple W champion.
Being accompanied to the ring by James Maddox. And Vanity Vixen from New Bedford, Massachusetts. She is the current Triple W champion, Nikki Valentine.
Nikki Valentine holding the red and gold belt over her head, signifying that she is the Real Women's Wrestling Champion, as she hands it to referee Barbara Mahoney, who presents the belt to the contestants. Belmont wants to strap it on right now. And Davienne now grabs hold of it and doesn't want to let go. Referee displays the championship belt. Vanity Vixen and James Maddox now step out of the ring. Fans chanting for Mistress Belmont as the referee calls for the bell, and we're underway. Both Davienne and Belmont now attacking the Triple W champion. Off the ropes. And Vanity Vixen pulls out Nikki Valentine. Nikki Valentine with an unfair advantage, having both James Maddox and Vanity Vixen, but Belmont and Davienne are going at it. Up the ropes goes Belmont. Davienne with a big clothesline. Davienne now with Belmont in the corner. Big forearm shot right to the top of the chest. Davienne drills another one in. Davienne over on the opposite side, charges in. Belmont gets the boots up and backs up Davienne. Davienne drilled with a clothesline, slumps into the corner. And Belmont now with a boot, blatant choke right here. Referee Barbara Mahoney calls for the break. In the meantime, Nikki Valentine taking a break on the outside, conserving her energy and letting Belmont and Davienne do all the dirty work. Davienne drills Belmont, drops her to the canvas, cover right here, and a 2 count only. Nikki Valentine has to be careful because whoever wins a fall wins the championship. So theoretically, Nikki Valentine could lose the championship without being involved in a fall. Nikki Valentine blatant choke on Belmont as Davienne tries to recover on the outside. James Maddox hovering around. Belmont face first into the buckle. Nikki Valentine sends her into the other buckle. Backs her up. Oh, big chop by Nikki Valentine. Belmont now gives it right back. Belmont with a series of blistering chops to the chest of Nikki Valentine. Cover right here. Only one. The 3 women in this match are definitely not fans of each other. Belmont now, full body slam on the champion. Goes for the cover. There's one. Oh, wait a minute. Maddox comes into the ring and pulls Belmont off. Referee Barbara Mahoney is going to throw Maddox out of here. Referee Barbara Mahoney telling James Maddox to go to the back. You're done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, referee Barbara Mahoney is informing that due to outside interference, James Maddox is now banned from ringside.
Well, that's going to help a little bit, although Vanity Vixen is still out there. Nikki Valentine drilling the head of Belmont into the canvas, but Davienne breaks up the pin attempt. Davienne with a forearm to the jaw. Nikki Valentine gives it right back. Nikki Valentine sending Davienne headfirst into the buckle and kicking away on the arm and shoulder. Blatant boot to the throat. The champion kicking away and stomping on Davienne. Fans, 2 of the 3 women in this matchup are involved in the 2016 Iron Maiden Championship. Davienne is not in the tournament due to a personal commitment. Here's a cover. Belmont pulls Nikki Valentine off of Davienne and sends her to the outside. Belmont now going to work on Davienne. Tries to wrap her up in a surfboard. Pulls back on the arms and shoulders of Davienne. Belmont stretching out. Davienne, a former Triple W champion in her own right. Belmont trying to wear down Davienne, going for what looks like a camel clutch. And now Nikki Valentine coming up from behind, double sledge to the back of Mistress Belmont. suplex by the champion. The champion once again snap suplex on Mistress Belmont, covered by the champion, and Davienne once again breaks it up. Fans, make your plans to join us this coming Saturday night at the AmeriCal Civic Center for the 2016 Iron Maiden Championship. It is an event you do not want to miss. Davienne with a near fall on the champion. And now it's ground and pound time. Belmont in the background trying to pull herself together. See Vanity Vixen off in the corner scouting things out here. Referee Barbara Mahoney trying to keep order in this matchup, and it's not exactly the easiest job in wrestling. Big kick to the back by the champion. And one for the other side. Here's a cover. And Belmont with a boot to the back breaks it up. Belmont now going for a fisherman suplex into a bridge. Here's a cover. Only two. Big shot to the midsection by Davienne. Doubled over Belmont. Belmont now sent to the outside by Davienne. Nikki Valentine slowly getting to her feet, favoring her back. Davienne now cuts the champion off and fires away. Nikki Valentine backed into the corner by Davienne. Sets her up. Whips her to the opposite side. Davienne trying to get up ahead of steam here. Here comes the freight train. And into the corner goes Davienne. Opposite side now. Davienne once again measuring her opponent. But this time, Nikki Valentine pulls referee Barbara Mahoney into the path of impact. And Barbara Mahoney is now down on the outside. Belmont now with Nikki Valentine. Has her up. Follow-away slam by Belmont. Cover right here. Here's 1, 2. No referee to count. Belmont should have had this one. Wait a minute. Sammy Lane comes in with referee Jim Dobrook. There's 1, there's 2, and Vanity Vixen pulls the referee out and slugs him right in the face. This is outrageous, and I'm getting off this mic and doing something about it.
Ring the bell! Ring the bell right now! Oh no! No! You don't do that! You don't do that! I'm sick and tired of you interfering in these matches! I'm sick and tired of your damn manager! And you wanna know something? You wanna hold this title? You gotta earn it, sister! You gotta earn it! As of right now, you are stuck to this title! Saturday night, August 13th, Wakefield, Massachusetts. Their first ever Iron Maiden Championship. Whoever wins that tournament, I'm going to hand this to them.
She brought up the other one. She helped you.
Fans, I apologize for what just took place, but I had no other choice. There was no way that we're going to get a clear winner in this matchup. So the winner of the Iron Maiden Championship is now going to be the Triple W champion. Fans, we're going to cut to a break right now. We'll be back with a wrap-up after this.
Championship Wrestling proudly presents a World Women's Wrestling special event, the 2016 Iron Maiden Championship. Saturday night, August 13th, at the AmeriCal Civic Center, 467 Main Street, Wakefield, Mass., with a 7 p.m. bell time. 8 women will square off in an opening round consisting of 4 one-on-one matchups, with the winners going on to face each other in a 4-way Iron Woman match. In the opening round matchups, former Triple W champion Nikki Valentine battles Mistress Belmont. Alexis Nevaeh takes on Solo Darling. MJ Jenkins collides with Sonia Strong. And Vanity Vixen squares off against Tequila Rose. Plus, a special tag team challenge match as Team C-Stars takes on the team of Helen Dale and Toxis. And in a special NECW feature match, the NECW Heavyweight Championship is on the line as Toto Loco defends his title against sensational Scott Levesque with Miss Sammy Lane in his corner. Tickets are now on sale online at necw.tv or charge by phone at 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss the most unique women's wrestling event ever, the 2016 Iron Maiden Championship, Saturday night, August 13th in Wakefield.
Fans, let's take you back to what happened just moments ago. Here you see Triple W champion Nikki Valentine being whipped into the corner on the opposite side by Davienne, who's getting ahead of steam. Belmont is down on the outside. Nikki Valentine pulls referee Barbara Mahoney into the way of the oncoming Davienne. Referee Barbara Mahoney gets struck in the temple. She's down and out on the outside. Here you see Belmont coming in as Davienne attends to the fallen Barbara Mahoney. Double sledge on the part of Nikki Valentine. Here you see Belmont now as Nikki Valentine on her shoulders. Fall away slam into a cover, but there's no referee to count the fall. Nikki Valentine down for about a 5 or a 6 count. And then Miss Sammy Lane helping out Belmont. Brings referee Jim Dobrook into the ring. But before he can finish counting to 3, Vanity Vixen pulls the referee out and knocks him cold. Here you see Miss Sammy Lane explaining things to Mistress Belmont. And now I've just stopped the match because there's no way that we can get a clear and definitive winner in a situation like this. So there you see me stripping Nikki Valentine of the Triple W Championship. And fans, what this means is that this coming Saturday night, August 13th, when New England Championship Wrestling presents World Women's Wrestling 2016 Iron Maiden Championship, the winner of that tournament will also become the Triple W Champion. Fans, it's going to be a truly historic night. It's not going to be shown on YouTube. Fans, if you want to see this event, you've got to be there in Wakefield, Massachusetts at the AmeriCal Civic Center. New England Championship Wrestling proudly presents World Women's Wrestling, the 2016 Iron Maiden Championship. Fans, we'll see you there this coming Saturday night.